Hey, it's your girl Des Money Hacks. Today we're going to be talking about credit again. Welcome back to the Money Monday March Madness Challenge edition. This is episode 3. Turn up. And today we're going to be specifically talking about credit card utilization ratio and again how to raise that credit score. Okay, so credit card utilization ratio. What is it, right? A lot of people do not know. So credit card utilization ratio is the amount you have available divided by the amount you used. So why is it important? Why am I talking about it? Why does it matter? It actually matters a lot. And here's why. So credit card utilization ratio is worth 30% of your credit score. That's a lot. It's the second biggest percentage when it comes to weighing your credit score. The first one is your payment history, which is worth 35%. So there's 5 different things that really affects your credit score, and those are the first 2. So that's why it's important. Again, also it tells the FICO score, which are the people that are rating your credit score. It tells them how responsible you are when it comes to credit. So what should your credit card utilization ratio be? It should be between 30% and 0. Between those 2 numbers. So anything below 30% is a good target market for your credit card utilization ratio to be. So if you have a credit card already and it has a higher utilization rate than 30, definitely get that down, because that's definitely decreasing your credit score, and our main goal is to what? Increase your credit score. So do everything you can to get that down to 30% or 0, right? So how do I find my credit card utilization ratio? Easy. So example, if you have a $1,000 credit card and you times that by 0.30, which is 30%, you get $300. So you should only be reporting $300 or less on that credit card. Notice how I said reporting and not spending. Spending is another video that I'll probably explain later, but for these purposes on today, we're going to be talking about reporting $300 or lower. So if you have a credit card, again, that is higher, you want to get that down. So a little extra tip. Something that the rich teach their kids that we don't get taught. And that is, credit cards should only be used when you actually have the money in your account already. Whoa. What? Word? Yes. That is what they teach the rich. And I noticed that my community was taught something completely different. So what we were taught was to use a credit card when you don't have the money, which is crazy, because think of it this way. If you were to walk in that bank today, ask for $1,000 for a $1,000 loan, what would they ask you? They would ask you, 1, how much do you make? So where do you work? They would ask you how much is in your bank account right now, how much money you have readily available, and your credit score. They would check your credit score. Why are they doing these things? Because they don't want you to become a liability to them. And what do I mean by that? If they lend you this $1,000 and you don't have the money to pay for it, that falls back on them. Ultimately it falls back on you, because you're going to have to pay it eventually. But at the end of the day, they are a loss for $1,000. So what I tell people that are trying to raise their credit score or trying to revamp their credit score is, don't be a liability to yourself. Don't use a credit card if you don't already got the money in your bank account. Okay? I mean, I don't know how else to put it, use it for things like gas, groceries, pay it off every time you get paid. Don't get used to paying off once a month at the end of the month, because what if you forget about it? And then now you have to pay a late fee and plus interest. So I advertise paying it every time you get paid. That's what I do, and best practices, and I'm teaching it to you all. Pay off your credit cards every time you get paid, and don't use your credit card when you don't have the money, because it doesn't make sense at all. Just think about it. It doesn't. Well, folks, that's all I got for you today. But thank you guys for watching. Definitely appreciate all the support and the feedback that I'm getting. I can be seen on YouTube at Des Money Hacks if you want to go. If you want to learn any additional information, sometimes I go into more detail and I post it on YouTube. So please follow that, like, subscribe, and thanks. Have a great Monday.